Wow, what's happening, Woody? We live. Sure, bro. Damn it. I forgot to call that boy before I did this. That's gonna mean my stream gonna need to be shorter than what I wanted it to be. I don't want my stream to be short. I want to use my whole time, but I'm gonna have to return a phone call. None of that. Hey, man, this cigar is lit terribly. And it's gonna burn bad. Man, well, monkeypox, they're calling it mpox. Mpox has went from number 20 in the news to number 1 in the news within 7 hours. So that means that mpox is really taking off in the news right now. So I anticipate that mpox will be everywhere by Monday and everybody be dying by Monday because mpox is number 1 in the news. And we should all be afraid because the World Health Organization has said and announced that thus shall you shall be afraid, ladies and gentlemen. Right on time for the election. Bring in the monkeypox. Bring in the monkeypox. Can you see the council of the wicked sitting there? You do realize they came out and announced that there's a council of dudes that make all the decisions. I can see the council sitting there, holding a conversation, lighting cigars. Everything that we're doing is not working. And somebody be like, I told you Kamala Harris wasn't going to work. Your dumb ass wanted to bring Kamala. Shut up, silence. Silence now. I can see it. Release the monkeypox. Release them now, or else we're going to prison. You can't make this stuff up, man. You cannot make it up. It's like a damn spy movie. Release the monkeypox now. And then they have Tedros, who ain't a real doctor, come up there with eyes that look like death, staring like this. I've been advised by the council. This is exact words. I've been advised by the council that this is a World Health Organization emergency that's international proportions, and we need to declare an emergency. Bruh. Yeah, it was hyped up a year ago. Just in time. If you ain't figured out the pattern, you do this, boom. You got about 12 months while it incubating your system, and then it start doing this, showing up everywhere. Think about it. Man, what is this on this hat? Of course you're going to come back when I'm on a live stream, bro. Think about it. The original Bop Bop Bing that everybody got, it took them about 2 years to start taking a nap over that. Now, some people took the original Bop Bop Bing and they took a nap immediately. That thing hit them and said, lay down, sleep, boy. Go into long rest. Some other people took about 2 years for them to take a nap. Other people took about 2 years for things to start growing all over their body rapidly. They rolled out their next one. Convinced people to go get the boo bop for that one. And now we're going into the time period where all the people got the boo bop. And now it's going to start popping up on the skin. And they're going to tell you got to stay inside. They're going to tell you got to shut down your business. They're going to tell you everything. You can't vote. You can't do this. Because they need mail-in ballots. And it's clear and obvious why it's going down. What's interesting to me is I want to see how it's going to be handled this time. Because I firmly believe that people are a tad bit more rebellious this time than they were previously. In fact, I think people are a tad bit more pissed off right now than they were the first time. I feel like everybody is like the dude on Friday, Big Perm right now, when Smokey didn't have their money. That's how everybody like, you playing with my emotions, Smokey. That's the mood I get from the nation. Everybody's like Big Perm right now. And they feel like their emotions is getting played with. Think about what's happened to people in the last 4 weeks. Watch these events. Just watch the events. Joe Biden, president, nominee. I'm not going to be nominee. Kamala Harris. Donald Trump, shot in the air. Beam, boom, boom, assassination. Woo! The next week, Market crash. Oh, hell, the world coming to an end. This week, monkeypox. What? 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 What more can I don't even want to, because Jay-Z a whole devil worship out here in these streets, but I'm going to say his song. What more can I say? When you look at the events that have happened, this is called throwing everything, including the kitchen sink. And I submit to you that Monkey Pops, they already threw the sink. They just decided they're going to take up all the pipes out of the house and just start throwing the pipes now. This is crazy. When you really look at it. Like, if you go back over the little conversations that I've been having with you guys from the car, I've been saying this over and over again, man. These people throwing everything at us. Every damn thing. You know what I'm saying? It's insane. But I'm going to tell you, I just did a video on what I think is the coolest news story ever. And I introduced you guys to Liberal James officially. Liberal James is one of the characters that I've created. He's like the Stankonian ambassador, but he's nowhere near as smart as a Stankonian. And he's Liberal James, and everything is great, and it's love and it's peace. Yay, I'm Liberal James. And he sprinkles words like this. I sprinkle you with words. And one of the funniest stories that's come out is, Colorado is one of them places where they say, hey, especially Denver and the surrounding area, they was like, we're going to be sanctuary cities. Yeah, we coming out, we sanctuaritized. We sanctuary cities. Give us that federal funding for sanctuary cities. And then they brought in some regular people. And then the gang members came and it was like gang. Took over buildings. I'm talking about Nino Brown takeover apartment complexes. It's going on in Aurora, Colorado. Nino Brown, the Carter. How many of y'all seen New Jack City? Press a 1 in here if you've seen New Jack City. If you haven't seen New Jack City, go watch it. Wait. Yes, go watch it. It's a part of cultural history. All right. Wesley Snipes is Nino. They had 10,000 Ninos take over the apartment complex. So they done took over the apartment complex in Colorado, in Aurora, Colorado. And then the city says, oh, yeah, we got to evict everybody because they got these code violations. But they don't want to admit the fact that the reason why them people got the violations as the landlord is because it's been taken over by gangs. And so it's in the news. They just throwing everybody's stuff out in the streets. And when you watch the news coverage, this is the craziest thing. The news just won't tell the truth. And you go see the news anchor lady. She's like, yeah, it's all the people. And they're clearly not American. Clearly, you can see it. And she's like, well, all these people are homeless and we're not sure what they're going to do. They're looking for another home. No, they was homeless before. They were squatters. That don't mean you got a house because you squatted. You was homeless. You was a thief. You was a squatter. And it's amazing, bro. But that's what you get when you're a sanctuary city. Yay! More sanctuary cities. I'm Liberal James. More sanctuary cities. Yay! And I really do think I'm kind of happy. I ain't gonna lie. Because people need to see the fruits of them policies. Ask them people in New York. You know what I'm saying? The people in New York and the Bronx, when they start kicking their kids out of school to put them in their schools. Just like, yo, what's up with this? No. You need to see the fruit of the tree that you planted. Because you was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to vote for this mayor because he's black. Okay, here go the fruit. Your kid can't go to school. What? My kid can't go? No. Here go the fruit. Chick got $13,000 on her food stamp card. But the military veteran can't get $23. There go your fruit. We need to inspect fruit. And I'm so happy. I'm ecstatic about the fact that the fruit is being bared in people's face. Because now they don't have no choice but to inspect the fruit. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no choice. Bro, stop spamming my chat with stupid shit, bro. I'm happy They ain't got no choice but to inspect the fruit. I think I'm gonna roll the live stream stories back out tonight, but I'm gonna be running buying trouble um, starting tonight, so I can see if I can get this algorithm to play right with me because it's playing wrong with me. I made a little bit of a mistake a couple of days ago, and the algorithm is like, "Hey, you're dumb. You did that. I didn't do it. You did it," and smacked the piss out of me. So I gotta play around with it a little bit. But I like the fact, honestly, and people need to see the fruit of what they voted for. And honestly, that's what the people in France are seeing. That's what the people in Germany are seeing. They're seeing all the fruits. Now, I feel sorry for the people like in the small cities of Germany that's only got 200 people. They ain't asked for none of that. You know what I'm saying? They ain't asked for none of that. That ain't what they asked for. And they getting it anyway. But hey, sometimes the only way you learn a lesson is getting busted in the teeth. You know what I'm saying? And I guess people sometimes got to get busted in the teeth to learn. It's 177 people in here. Can I get at least 100 likes? Can I get 30 of y'all to hit the button? You know what I'm saying? Tap the screen. Someone said you're supposed to hit the 3 buttons at the bottom. I don't know if that's how you do it. I'm going to say 3 buttons to share. If I'm not mistaken, you just got to tap the screen twice. So yeah, bro. To me, it's a great thing. But I have to let those videos sit there in YouTube system and marinate a little bit. Because YouTube got a funny thing that they like to do. You make the video active and then they come back and they find something. So I let them marinate. You know what I'm saying? It's like putting the marinade on a chicken, putting it in the refrigerator and letting it sit. You know, bad like a pork loin. You know, you got to marinate a pork loin real good before you put it on the grill. I let them marinate. So they over there marinating right now. You know what I'm saying? They're over there marinating. And based on what we're seeing, they definitely signal they're going to try and do an election still. And I think they're scared of the debate, so they're going to try and shut down before we have a debate. And they're like, oh, we got the pox over here. We got chicken pox. Everybody got chicken pox. You can't have a debate. It's not safe for us to sit down and hold a conversation because everybody got chicken pox. Let's do it digital. You know what I'm saying? And if you can stash people in a room and don't let them debate, it's the same formula as before. Remember, the best president on the planet, Joe Biden, who got the most votes ever, 81 million votes. He campaigned from the basement and got 81 million people to vote for him. Yay! Remember that? Remember that happening? She going to the basement too. I can't let that girl have not one debate. One debate is going to be so disastrous for her, it'll be ridiculous. One debate for Tim is going to be so disastrous, it's over. It'll take 2 weeks for them to bounce back from what happened in the debate. It took a week and a half for them to bounce back from what happened when Biden was in a debate. So, on a serious note, man, for real, I'm going to tell y'all like I told y'all the last time in 2019, before they started the other foolishness. Go on, head on over to the store, spend a little bread, get some of the things you need. Because as they trigger these people's emotions, it's going to take a while. Once you're going to know when the fear hit, when that fear hit people, they're going to run to them stoves. I don't know if they're going to be able to get the fear to hit people. Yeah, new insight. We just talked about that. I don't know how much fear they're going to get people to come into. But you don't want to be in that crowd with all them people, man. They're going to go, they're going to do the run on toilet tissue. Now, people go run out and buy toilet tissue again. I think the world's coming to an end. Matter of fact, I tell you what, if people, the last time I was offered the opportunity to price gouge on toilet tissue, and I didn't take it. I think this time they do it again, I'm just gonna price gouge toilet tissue. I'm gonna call the people back that wanted me to do a deal with them first time, and I'm gonna price gouge off the idiocy of these people. But nonetheless, look for events in the marketplace to show you what's going on. So this weekend, fear, 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 fear. It's starting now. 100,000 searches for this on Google Trends. Don't believe me? Go type in, when you're off of here, go to Google Trends on your phone, look up top trending thing, you'll see the number of searches. Watch those numbers of searches and use that to help dictate how strong this fear is. Now, if something bumps that out of the news by tomorrow, which it's possible, guys, because we've seen a whole entire 1,000-point market crash get bumped out of the news in a day. From a Monday to a Tuesday, it was no longer talked about. So it's possible, perfectly possible, that this could get bumped out of the news. I doubt it because they need it. They'll be paying attention. So if you go back and you see soccer as the top searching trending thing, and remember, you're looking at the searches. This is what people are looking at. Now, of course, they're putting out articles and articles, but this is what the population of your area or your state is concerned with. Another sidebar note, I'm not sure if you noticed it. If you go look at the trends, the top trends every day is soccer. And that goes to show you how the demographics of America has changed ridiculously to where soccer is the number one trending thing in the news every day. But nonetheless, sidebar note, I digress. Keep an eye on that number. Check it tonight. Check it tomorrow morning at about 8 a.m., 7:30 a.m. What time people get up? Let's say people get up work at 6. They catch the morning news to get in traffic. Check it about 6:30 and see what the numbers are. And you get a real good idea of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You get a real good idea of what's going on. Like Google Trends is a hell of a tool to really understand the mindset of people around you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 3M talking points, whoever that was that said that, you're a G. You know exactly what you're talking about. That's what I like about y'all, man. Y'all be knowing things. Y'all know real things. You know what I'm saying? Like real important things. Things that affect you and your family. You got an understanding of it as opposed to some other stuff that just don't make no damn sense to be worrying about. All right. I do need to make this return phone call and see what this is about. But yeah, the only other embarrassing thing today, I don't know if you guys saw this, but the Afghan army decided they were going to have a military parade with all U.S. equipment. Go look up that foolishness up. I mean, all U.S. military equipment, they rolling around in U.S. military equipment, having a military parade. That's crazy. So, our tax dollars is rolling around with ISIS flags and Al Qaeda flags on it. Really, it's Al Qaeda. It's not even the Afghan army. It's Al Qaeda, which is ISIS. Which, remember Obama saying it's ISIS. I'm Obama and it's ISIS. ISIS, Al Qaeda, ISIL, whatever the hell you want to call them. They're rolling around with all our stuff. American stuff. It's nice. MRAPs, helicopters, rocket launchers, Humvees. And I'm sitting there looking at them like, man, I got friends who personally went over there and got their heads knocked off their shoulders fighting in Afghanistan. Their children ain't got no daddy. And these people just riding around. That man's the most disrespectful thing on the planet. I ain't even mad at them. It's the most bestest president in the whole world. The one that got 80 million votes that did it. Yay. You crazy if you think that when you leave a war you leave your military equipment behind. You got to be crazy. Whoever that was that just said that, Cassandra D, you got to be done lost your damn mind. And I ain't really rude to people, but you got to be done tripped and bump your head. That is not how war works. You do not arm terrorists. Y'all not remember Osama bin Laden? Or Osama bin Laden, the 7-foot tall Nephilim with a beard? You don't need no damn equipment behind, and that's a failure. That ain't even a failure. That was intentional. That's crazy. He wasn't really no Nephilim, but he was tall. Yeah, people forget history. You remember what led to Osama bin Laden? 9/11. Osama bin Laden. George Bush. Oh, you go way back to that. Boom, the buildings blew up. Oh, the war on terrorism. Oh, we're going to go invade Afghanistan and Iraq. And Afghanistan and Iraq. Them people's is terrorists. Send your children over there to die. Only 20 years later to arm them again. Please, 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 please. Man, you crazy. You trying to convince me that you left helicopters behind. You left MRAPs behind. Go look at, I'm not going to have this argument with you. Get your ass out of my chat. I'm going to sit there and have this dumbass conversation with you. That's insanity. I was in the military. We did leave stuff behind. Okay. Don't nobody leave equipment to equip an army behind intentionally. Craziness. Now, if I was Liberal James was like, yeah, I agree. Cassandra's right. Yay. It's a great thing we left everything. So they can use those things to kill our sons and we have to go back. Yay. Especially the MRAPs with the 50 cals on top of them. We want to leave those behind with 50 cal guns on them. Yay. They shoot through buildings. Get the hell out of here. Pure insanity. Pure and utter insanity. Kevin, you're scared to leave your house, call the police. Whoever got you scared, snitch on them. Call the police. Everybody, what's the number to 911? Somebody tell the number to 911. Call the police. All right, guys. We only got a little bit of time before Bible study start. It's about to be interesting. See you guys later. Peace out.